Hi, I'm Sadie. Just introduction to my channel. It's pretty much just gonna be like I said, the do's and don'ts of dancing, and it's all in my whole inspiration is Cardi B, because to be completely honest, I would not have my own apartment and have a pool and be able to show tricks and do all the things I've always wanted to do for the last 8 years. But unfortunately, with the man I was with, that wasn't possible. I thought it was because he loved me. Well, money doesn't equal love. And that's the first rule you need to know before you get into this industry, or you're already stuck in a situation I was. That money doesn't make love. So if your man is more, no, sorry. If your boyfriend, if you have a man and you're in the industry, you've been there a long time, because I have, you're live. And that's your own prerogative. I know a lot of girls that are good friends of mine. They're very proud of being live. They're proud of having another girl there. They're proud of that. They're okay with that. But deep down, sometimes I feel like they really weren't. They were just used to it, which is a situation I got myself into, except I thought I was different. I had a boyfriend. I was engaged. But he still took all my money. And it was going to all our bills, yes, but it was also going to all his needs and none of, or all his wants, sorry, and none of my needs. Like $5,000 on a dirt bike came before something to fix my eyes. I should have been had glasses on full time, 24 hours a day, 5 years ago, but $300, we can wait, right? So that's just like my little introduction. Like I said, I'm really not as busy as I used to be making money for someone else, but I'm happy. I'm out of the business, and at the end of every one of my videos, I will do a couple little tricks, and on top of giving advice to girls and letting them know what you're getting yourself into and how to like do this right. Those girls you're working with are not your friends. You might have one in your entire fucking life in this industry that you could actually call a friend. But when you go into this business, you need to realize not one of those girls are your friends. Your customers are more your friends than any other dancer. Always remember that. Those girls in your change room telling you look good or this looks good on you, never trust them. You're their competition. Of course they're going to tell you you look good when you look like shit. Because if you look like shit, you don't make as much money. And that means more money for them. That's the truth. Never ask the change room if you look good or not. You're really not sure? You shouldn't be in this industry. If you're a little nervous, ask your DJ. Ask your bartender. Don't ask another girl. Because they're going to tell you what you want to hear. No matter what you look like. Because you go up to a customer looking like a dingbat. Like, when she goes up looking all smoking and fucking does herself up, that's her money now, not yours. So you gotta remember these things. Those girls in your change room are not your friends. And I can give you a very good example. I never got into fights. I worked in Niagara Falls at every place you can name in Niagara Falls, and I am banned from the property of every single place. And I've never gotten in any fights. The only fight I ever got into was one of my best friends. I'd known her for 6 years. I knew she was drunk, and I didn't want either of us to lose our dough. So I just went like this, and I just kind of let her go to town. Funny thing is that she was so drunk she barely, you know what I mean? And there was, like I said, you can maybe have one true friend in this industry. And that one friend was the only one to stand up and go, no one's touching Sadie. But the other couple of girls that I thought were really my friends, girls that I've not only bought in Malta, I was more of a customer, okay? Put it that way, because I wasn't allowed to have friends. Like, if you're in this industry and you have a boyfriend, either you need to make sure your boyfriend knows that you can go out with your friends and you can do what you want with your money. There's nobody that controls your money but you. never think that giving him your money is going to benefit you in the long run, because it won't. You'll literally have fucking a carpet ripped right under your feet. And I am the fucking living proof of that. Luckily, I met a very, very amazing man who, right to this day, I love to death. I would never give him up for a million years. I lied to him. I pulled the same trick we all do. You know what I mean? Oh, it's my brother. I live with my brother. No, it's your pimp or your boyfriend. Which you have to realize too, ladies, is your boyfriend or is your pimp? Because, or your man? Because my ex, in my brain, a year ago, even a year and a half ago, said, that's your boyfriend. You're giving him all your money at the end of the night. And he's giving you $10 or $20 to live off all day and spending all that money. He works full time too, no doubt. He makes $1,200 every 2 weeks. I make $4,000 sitting on my ass. You know what I mean? At one point, because like I said, I had a really good customer that never once paid me for sex, despite what the disclosure from my ex says. Um, he never once paid me for sex, ever. It was a company thing. That's what you got to get to. Another thing in this is you want customers, single older guys that have been alone or widowed. You want older guys. Going up to a group of 20-year-old kids on Friday night, good luck. Yes, you'll make money. But if you really want a cake in this business, you do a couple day shifts a week and you gain these regulars that literally you barely need to take clothes off. That was my fucking spiel. Was literally, I'd sit at a table, I'd find out who that guy wanted me to be, and I'd become that person. Always go to single people, always older men, because the older they are, the more money they have. When it comes to Friday and Saturday nights, by all means, you go up to a table. Say if they do horseshoes, I don't, you probably don't know what you do, but they do horseshoes, throw it in their face. What are you doing at a strip club? You guys all can't pitch in 5 back seats to see me jump in the table and get naked. Now they just feel stupid. I mean, I got a lot of tips, and now I get a little while out on my fucking introduction video. So I'm gonna go. I got lots of homework to do. That's what happens when you quit this and go back to school. So let's do a simple little dinky simple one, and then we'll get more extreme as we go on. And never get discriminated. Look at my pants. Because your weight. There's a lot of girls with fucking half my ass that can't do that. So that's a little more advanced, but I came to flex. Look in the mirror. Look at your ass. Fuck a career. How you make a G-string just disappear? She like, buy me other shit. I need bags. I need doesn't do much. I know, bitches. Make it splash, make it splash. But before I get you drip, I just got one question, bitch. Can you make a dip? Make a dip. 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 Yeah, baby, take a sip. 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 That's all muscle control. You know I've been doing this a long time. I ain't got no ass. All right, well, that's about it for today. Say bye, Shy. That's Shia. That's my baby girl. Closest thing to a daughter I'll ever have. Fully certified. Anywhere I can go, she can go. My angel. I wanted a big dog.